All eyes on Doge. Big run up to the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up to the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.60. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Hey everybody, Kriss here. Welcome on a Monday. How you doing? Recovery day, yes. I'm Kriss. Oh, wait. No, I've got a new nickname, Paper Hands Pax. That's right. I am Paper Hands Pax. Thanks to whoever put that in the comment on this morning's video. Paper Hands Pax is here to talk about Dogecoin, crypto markets, recovery, what's going on, tariffs. Still a big thing. How about a sovereign wealth fund? What's that? We're going to talk about that. The word of the day. But first, the word of the day. The word of the day is yesterday. And why is the word of the day yesterday? Because somebody's going to come in here and they're going to say, when's a good time to buy Dogecoin? So if somebody says in the chat, when is a good time to buy Dogecoin? When should I buy? All of you need to put in the chat the word yesterday. That's right. Yesterday. 20-cent Dogecoin. Now, the chances of anyone really getting like 20.2 cents, because it just touched it briefly, but 21 cents, 22 cents, 23 cents, all very good. And you'll never guess. I bought more Dogecoin this morning. I was done, right? And I was like, yeah, I'm not buying until March, right? Because I got all my cash and I'm like trying to get it all to my bank. And this morning I'm on the Robinhood app because I'm setting up the wire transfer, following up on that. And I was like, I still had like $340 in my buying power. And Robinhood Gold is going to take out like $5 every month because I'm keeping Robinhood Gold, because I'm going to start uploading money back on the beginning of March. And I saw that like $340, whatever it was. And I was like, I looked down at the Doge chart and it was 24 cents. And I'm like, what the hell? I bought 1,000 Doge. I bought 1,000 Dogecoin, guys. And you're like, Kriss, why are you wire transferring? Why do you have to do a wire? Doesn't that cost money? Wire transfer. And it's like, in order to do ACH transfers from Robinhood, you're limited with Robinhood Gold. You're limited to $50,000 a day. And it takes 2 to 3 days. So $50,000 a day. And I did the math. Okay, $1 million. Okay, here's the calendar. Here's where we are today. It's the 3rd, 4th. Well, that's not going to work because I'm closing on February 18th. So I went back, wire transfer, $5,000 a day. If there's a 5,000 limit on certain types of transfers for withdrawals with Robinhood Gold, it's 50,000. So 50,000 a day, but that wasn't going to do it for me. So I bought 1,000 Dogecoin. The wire transfer fee is $25. I've already paid for the wire transfer fee because I bought Doge at 24. Now it's at 27. Just 1,000 Doge, but it was just like, I've already paid for the wire transfer. Every little bit counts, guys. Every little bit counts. It all adds up. Some people may say, oh, that's just, what's 1,000 Dogecoin, right? And you know what? Compared to like big portfolios, but even the small stuff all adds up. It all adds up. So here's what we got. We got the word of the day. That's yesterday. We'll see whether someone comes in and asks when to buy Doge. We'll have fun with that. Yeah, it was a gift. Yesterday was a gift for those that were waiting to buy. Yesterday was that gift. Now, 27 cent Dogecoin is still pretty good because we were at like 33 last week and then 40 cents up last month. So still a gift. Still a gift. But yeah, paper hands packs here. But yes, for those that were able to buy, I know some of you I saw like we're doing like some swing trading or something, sold up high relatively because it had been going down for 3 days or 2.5 days. And then bought back in lower. You got more Doge. It's all about coin count and adding to your coin count. So we'll talk about all of that and where Doge is going. But first, we've got Kev. So Kev, good tweet today. Trump wiped out all the degen long liquidity in the market over the weekend. Right there, right? Do you think Donald Trump actually meant to dump the crypto markets? Now, this is tinfoil hat, conspiracy theory time again. Did he know the effect that was going to have? Not only by doing the tariffs against Canada and Mexico, but also the way he did them and what he said about them. Did he really know that was going to dump the market? Kev saying so. Trump wiped out all the degen long liquidity. It's like $2 billion of leveraged longs. We covered that yesterday. And we're watching that as it was happening live during our 5-hour live stream we had on Sunday. Yes, I was here watching the price go down with a lot of you. While most other YouTubers, I don't know what they were doing, but we were here. We didn't know where it was going to end. I did though, because you know what I called, right? I said if 26 cents breaks, we're going to 21. Remember that? And I showed that on the chart. Remember that? I said, if we break 26 cents, we're going to 21. And I showed you why. And circled it over here from back in November. So if you break 26, it's going to 21. And that's where it went. A little bit lower, but it hit that. That's where we ended up. And then I said, it's not going to be a full V-shaped recovery. And it's not. We're only halfway there with Doge. Others are up more. Bitcoin. Here's Bitcoin, 101,000. And that was looking like it was going to be a full V-shaped recovery. But it didn't have to get up to 105 to do that. It just hit 102. Having a little pullback at the moment. So that's kind of the overall view as we start. And what else did Kevin say? Well, Kev said, look, as soon as the markets opened on Monday, Trump basically gave the green light by negotiating the pause in the Mexico tariff because he talked to President Sheinbaum of Mexico and said tariffs are delayed for a month because she agreed to send basically the Mexican National Guard, like tens of thousands of National Guard, up to the border between Mexico and the United States to help stop the immigrants and any illegal drugs trying to make their way into the United States. She agreed to do that. Trump said, okay, let's see how it goes a month. So that takes care of Mexico. So now it's Canada. Now it's Canada's time. And of course, Trudeau doesn't know what to do. He's just like a doofus. And he's like, oh, we'll just increase all the tariffs back against the United States. We'll raise them even higher. And Trump is like, you don't play those games with Trump. He's going to win every time. And he's like, fine, Canada, we don't need you. You don't care. In fact, why don't you just become a 51st state again? So it's only a matter of time before the Canada tariffs are negotiated off or whatever, because that's what's going to be next. And what is that all going to mean? It's all going to mean prices are going to go up. All that fear gone, all that leverage wiped out to allow crypto prices, and even the stock market too. Stock market was almost in the green today, ended up a little bit in the red. And then we got this. We got Trump signing an executive order to create a sovereign wealth fund. Sovereign wealth fund. Do you know what sovereign wealth funds can do? They can hold stocks. They could hold crypto. They can hold dollars. This, I think, is his way of creating a strategic Bitcoin reserve. And that by doing this, after dumping all the prices, can buy in at a lower price. And meanwhile, we've got the World Liberty Finance team buying yesterday on the dip as well. Millions of dollars. Is he orchestrating all of this? Or are the markets just reacting to what he would just normally be doing? I can't answer that, but there's some suspicious activity going on. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. So what does this mean? Dogecoin crashes 40%, but there is a bullish setup. That's right, a bullish setup. And what is it? Well, this is Koosh. So Koosh basically this morning slapped the fib lines up to 48 cents from December and all the way back down to the dip we had in the summer and said, look, this dip here that we just had on Sunday went right down to the 0.618 line, actually went lower. You know how I feel about these fib lines. You can pretty much make them say anything you want. He's looking at a weekly chart and he's just looking at the bottom of the red candle on the week. So disregarding the whole, the wick all the way down to 20 cents, whatever. But with that, he's saying the next stop up at the 1.618 is going to be $1.27 Dogecoin. That's what he's saying. $1.27 Dogecoin. That is what is in the cards for Doge. So is Dogecoin price ready to rise as expert hails final capitulation? And I showed this chart from Trader Allen in this morning's video. If you guys saw this morning's video, another good one. If you didn't see it, you need to check that out. It's just 12 minutes long. Won't take a lot of your time. That had a lot of good stuff in it. But we take a look at it again, and it's like capitulation, meaning wiping out all this leverage on this huge dip with this huge wick. And now we can begin to move forward and up, similar to what we did last summer. Same thing happened. This was this huge August wick, came all the way down to 9 cents. And then what happened? We started going up. Higher low in that September drop, higher low in the beginning of October. And of course, then we know what happened when the election happened. So kind of interesting how things kind of mirror and rhyme. Kind of interesting. And pullbacks, yes. Trader Allen also looked at huge pullbacks, 2017, 2021, and here we are in 2025. It happens every bull cycle. And I've shown that on the Bitcoin chart. We were looking at that yesterday. Big pullbacks in Bitcoin's history during bull runs. And actually, yesterday's Bitcoin pullback wasn't that bad. The alts were getting creamed because That's where the capitulation was happening. People were panic selling their alts. Not too many people panic sell Bitcoin. So of course, Bitcoin dominance was going up, and we were watching that as well. So we have that. Dogecoin eyes potential shift towards upward momentum. That's right, upward momentum. It is building. We see it happening. And the chart is looking pretty bullish on recovery for Doge. Yes, we came up to about 28.5 cents. And of course, every time there's a little spike up, you get some pullback. There's some swing traders, right? Even selling Doge at 28 cents to buy back in at a lower price. That's what they do. So that continues. But yes, we are in upward momentum. We've got, bullish divergence of lower lows, but the RSI actually didn't fare too bad. It ended up dropping lower after Alan made this chart, but it's coming right back on the RSI. So will past surges repeat this cycle? That's the big question. After this pullback, are we going to have, this kind of surge coming for Dogecoin? And right now, I mentioned at the end of the video, if you guys didn't see this morning, but Elon, our good friend Elon Musk, right? We love him. He said, what was that? No highs, no lows, only Doge. But he meant Department of Government Efficiency because he did at Doge. And he had used that same term back in 2021, meaning Dogecoin. So he's like still playing this game, right? He thinks the whole Doge thing is funny. But us in the Dogecoin fam are like, come on, Elon. Come on, just come out and say Dogecoin. But no, the big thing is going to be the Dogecoin ETFs. The Dogecoin ETFs are going to be the big thing this cycle. Finally, this move to this investment thing where there's going to be a lot of buying of Dogecoin. Was Grayscale also behind this? Did Grayscale help in any way of getting the Dogecoin price to dump over the weekend so they could start buying in this morning? Interesting. I mean, buying in this morning at 24 cents is a lot cheaper than buying in after the trust was announced up at 33 cents, 32 cents, whatever that was. These are the games that the big boys play. And Dogecoin now is going to be in those games. This is not a retail coin anymore. Yes, there were whales, and whales were continually buying and selling and moving, the price up and down and getting very rich doing that. And then we've got the leverage traders, of course, piling in on Doge. And you know what? $3 million of shorts. That's right. $3 million of shorts just got liquidated in the last hour on Dogecoin. 12 million on Bitcoin. There are a lot of traders just today betting on Dogecoin dropping back lower. And instead, the price drove up and liquidated shorts now. And we already saw on the heat map, huge shorts that are up at 36 cents. Millions of dollars of Dogecoin shorts up there, 36 cents. Someday we're going to be wiping those shorts out and we're going to have an epic short squeeze, which is all going to go back to this chart here. Once that momentum starts up and those shorts are getting liquidated, we could see the real FOMO happen. Daniel Ramsey says, look, the monthly chart is bullish. Now, he printed this before we had the big wick down, but it doesn't change the chart. The cup, the handle. I don't know what 3 white soldiers mean, 3 big green candles in a row, just like we had early in 2021, maybe. And then we go higher. And then we've got alts. And Crypto Rover says, look, alts just took this big dump. Alts capitulated big time. We had something similar in 2021 where alts got creamed going into February or late January 2021. And then Doge took over and the alts skyrocketed up in 2021. And that was led a lot by Dogecoin, but ETH was along for the ride as well. And ETH went on a big run. Or Bitcoin was just kind of, Is this setting up for that? Is the altcoin season about to truly begin? We've been talking about this for a long time, but Bitcoin is still the big daddy. And because Bitcoin didn't pull back as much as alts, which normally happens when we have these kinds of dumps, Bitcoin dominance, of course, spiked up, slowly starting to come back down, but it's not dropping yet. And Mag says, this is what altcoins look like. We had the big dump yesterday on alts. Is it about to step up for the next base? Base 1, base 2, base 3, base 4. Are we about to do the next big run in alts? Is that coming? So that's what we've got for today, guys. It's green. We're green. Look at the daily chart on Doge. And as I posted earlier on X, yesterday is just a wick. It's just a wick on the daily chart, down to 20.2 cents. It's just a wick. It's not even a candle on the daily. You don't even see it. And we are green for the day. And the day starts at 7 o'clock East Coast time. So the day started yesterday. And at that time, Doge had dropped to 25, but by 7 o'clock, it was up to 26.8. And then it was between 7 and 8 o'clock into 9 o'clock where we saw this huge dump down. And as I had posted, because I posted this last night, because we didn't know what was going to happen, right? I put this chart together, which just showed, since Thursday, Doge had been dropping down and we had been having cascading lower lows, lower low, lower, lower, and then it just fell off the cliff, lower and lower and lower. And I posted that when Doge was still at 24 cents. I didn't even include all the drop all the way down to 21. But I said, no support has held at 24. And that's what happened. So we can get into more charts, more stuff that I was printing. Of course, I was posting, Bitcoin dominance going up. Looked like a bull run happening on Bitcoin dominance. But then Dogecoin went down to 23, down to 22. And then I did the heat map, which showed some of these leveraged longs that went all the way back from November in that 22 and 21 cent area that finally got taken out after all those months. Was that a bear trap? Was that a bear trap yesterday? Interesting thought. A lot of people agreed and thought so. The futures overnight and this morning were in the red. We had a little bit of recovery during the day with the stock market, but it ended up still in the red overall. Total 3 totally dropped much lower, like alts that we said. Not going to be a V-shaped recovery. So a lot of stuff happening. You got to follow me on X. I'm at KrissPax. Follow me there. That's where I'm posting after the live streams. I'll be there again tonight. Come join me. But we're here now, and we got some green candles happening. Upward momentum, guys. Upward momentum. So welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing? Yesterday was a tough one, wasn't it? Some of you thought that it would bounce right back. I knew eventually it would bounce back. I didn't think we'd be all the way back up to 28 cents yet. I thought we would have a choppy stock market and crypto prices would still be down a little lower. But this is very encouraging. I feel good. Jay says, I think we're going into the 40-cent zone sooner than expected. I would love it. I would love if we just blew right by the 30s. Let's get those shorts at 36 and move right up to 40 cents. That would be awesome. Yes, we are down 50%. That's just when you take the very top, though, and you go to the very dip at 55%. But yes, pullback. And they happen in bull markets, and we've shown that many times. Almost lost hope, Max, but almost. DB, how are you? Your ignorance kept you calm. Well, you didn't totally freak out, so you're all right. You're all right, man. Trump sold the wrap Bitcoin for Tron. Really? I know Justin Sun had a meeting with him before he was president. There was some meeting with Justin Sun. So, Tron. Interesting. You think they've got something in the works? Maybe for using Tron blockchain? If it's true, David Sachs has his crypto agenda and outline press conference tomorrow, then yes, alt season is game on. Press conference with David Sachs tomorrow, really? Okay. Yep. February 2021 did the same. It wasn't an immediate drop, though, like this was. But it was pretty negative then. Doge to 420. It's a good number. Let's get to 69 cents first. 69. Calmer day in the chat. Oh, I missed the 4 o'clock 20-minute hour. But yeah, Jason, bought the dip. Very good. Popcorn. Someone's having some popcorn, watching what's going on. It's my fault the price is going up. Thank you, Derek. Love it. Maybe it's the 1,000 Dogecoin I bought this morning. Just to prove a point. It's just like, sure. I got 2 weeks before I close on the house, but I'll buy 1,000 Dogecoin. It's a gift. It's a gift. Why does Doge need to clear leverage and longs to rise? So there's this whole theory, Adrian, about the exchanges and the market makers and how they control the markets. And then when there's a lot of heavy leverage, longs, which they pick at, with little drops. But if they can do a big leverage sweep and wipe most of it out, then the market makers aren't going to be pushing the price down anymore. Now, there's new leverage, trades always being made, and sometimes they'll do some dips and get some of those. But that's what moves the crypto market more than anything else. It's leverage and news. And as I say, you can do all the technical analysis you want. You can snap your fib lines, and you can make your diamond patterns or whatever it is. It really doesn't matter. That has nothing to do with what's going to happen. It's all about leverage and news. And the news is more the fear. And we talked about the fear over the weekend. And that's exactly what happened. The unknown fear of the Trump tariffs gave the exchanges and the market makers all the leverage that they needed to wipe out the long leverage longs. And that's what they did. And we saw it yesterday. It was bloody. It was bloody. With the high level of interest from large investors, it was almost impossible for Bitcoin to crash. The question now is, do we reach a new all-time high? Well, Bitcoin will. Bitcoin will reach an all-time high, probably in the next couple months, maybe sooner. That easily can happen. Doge has a ways to go. Made some good repositioning, some coerced. Yeah, so Jason's talking about repositioning, and we talked about this. We said these kinds of dips are a great opportunity to get out of some of the cryptos in your portfolio that you don't have as much faith in. Like I said, I will never buy like Optimism again or Arbitrum, even though Optimism was actually kind of making a good comeback today. But layer 2s on ETH, again, I don't know if that's going to be the play going forward. I don't know. But instead, you can get into other things. XRP or Hedera or Algorand, right? Those American projects that if the tax law changes, and Trump, he's going to follow through on what he talks about. And if he's got no capital gains on crypto taxes, crypto profits, whew. The Rooster, I am okay with political conversations as long as they relate to money, finance, trading, things like that. But I mean, we're not going to talk about like gun control or anything like that. As long as it relates to crypto, finances, money. Charles, I don't regret selling. I've told everyone I'm buying a house and I need the cash to buy the house. I'm actually very happy I sold when I did. Wish I would have sold the day earlier when prices were even a little higher, because I'd started thinking about it. But then Saturday morning, prices were going up and it was like, hey, okay, this is good. And then they just started dumping it. But I needed to sell. And I told everyone I was going to be selling. It's not like that came as a shock to anybody who's been here. The diamond hands giving you arthritis. You're hyped. People are still scared. I get it. That was a big drop. Big drop yesterday. Not a lot of fair weather people in the chat that I see. Just a few. Trump negotiating. And I told you guys that the tariff thing is just a big stick. It's just a big stick. Liberal media is, the prices are going to rise. Prices are going to rise. Nobody's going to be able to afford anything. And it's just like, don't you see what's going on? And we were having fun yesterday. It's just like, so what's something from Canada that you absolutely have to have that you would pay a higher price for? And we couldn't come up with anything. We couldn't come up with anything. Nothing imported from Canada is a necessity. Or that you couldn't buy an equal product made in America. But that maple syrup, you can get it in New Hampshire and Vermont. real good maple syrup. Hodl. All eyes on Doge. I'm guessing ETFs at a minimum, John, are 45 days. I've never seen anything approved faster than that. So that at least gets us into March. 30 cents tonight? I don't know. It's looking pretty good. We went up from 24 to 28 in not that long of a time. It was 9 o'clock this morning, 24 cents. So another 2 cents from here. So you put money in, but would only use 1,000 of it until the rest clears. That's right. That's what they do. They give you that immediate buying power on some of it, and the rest needs to clear. That's how Robinhood does it. Kilmar, all is well. How the Trump token is the same as its total market cap. Yeah, that's just trading volume. That just means it's getting traded up and down and up and down and up and down. That's all. I did not spend money buying the dip because I sold most everything. So it was just watching and reporting. Because I didn't know what was going to happen. And I need to buy this house, and I need to get the money off the exchanges to my bank. And that doesn't happen immediately. It takes a while to get that much money off the exchanges to your bank. So I had to get that going. You hate the big dips? Coulda, woulda, shoulda? I know. Yep. Bruce, you got your dollar cost average lower at 32. It was up to 38, but now you're down to 32. This is the way. Nico's bought some Doge, HBAR, Cardano, Jasmine. It's a good portfolio, Nikos. That is a good portfolio. We got our dips now. Stacking chips. Hello, Blake. How are you? $1.50 is still in play, Shreddy. Still in play. My price prediction video for 2025 for Doge is still in play. Can you take a loss if you purchase back before 30 days? In crypto, yes. They have not changed the rules yet. There's no wash trading rule for crypto. So yes, you can take a loss and you buy back in and then you start over. Yes, you can do that. And there are some tax advantages of doing that. If you have other gains that you've made on other crypto you've sold and you want to balance out the tax implications for this year, then doing something like that could make sense for you. But you might have an increased tax the following year when you eventually sell again. So yes, Johnny, the answer is yes. Crypto does not have a wash trade rule for taxes. That is for stocks, Johnny, not for crypto. I know, Eric. Yeah, that was all right. It was okay. Good afternoon, sunshine. Hey, love, how are you? Smash the like, subscribe. Thank you, sunshine. I always forget that part. But if anybody hasn't subscribed yet, join the KrissPax channel. We talk a lot about Dogecoin, but we cover other cryptos as well. If you have a question on another coin you want me to take a look at, we can take a look at that. It's a lot going on in crypto right now. Are the alts? I mean, look at Hedera up 7.5% today. It made a big run this morning. That's pretty good. Bitcoin's up 4%. Trying to get back over 102 again. And Doge over 28 cents. I did not sell all my Doge. I still have 400,000 Dogecoin. Harsh. The volume of ETH is higher. There's a lot of trading of ETH, but it's still down 4% for the day. But yeah, the volume is big, up and down for ETH. Trump is talking to Canada right now. Of course he is. Trudeau and the Canadian government will bend the knee. Just get rid of all this stupid talk. Yep. Elijah bought more Doge last night. Very nice. And you're already in profit on that. Did you know something about Chainlink? I don't know. I made a good profit on it. I know that. Chainlink is getting thrown in as an American company as well. I didn't sell. I swinged my Doge into a house, which during a bear market is a pretty good investment. We're not in a bear market, but we're still in a bull. I know. The Bidenomics, right? Bidenomics. Vermont, maple syrup. New Hampshire, maple syrup. So good. So good. Fartcoin's up today. Of course it is, Adam. Of course Fartcoin is up today. Let's look at the crypto bubbles. I have not looked at these today. Crypto bubbles. Fartcoin, 37%. Fartcoin. Making a smelly comeback. A smelly comeback. Look at even Sheeb is up 4% and Bonk up 5%. WIF. We were talking about WIF over the weekend and how bad it's been. Look at that. WIF is still down another 12% today. Just falling off the table. All of that stuff about spreading misinformation about having the WIF dog head on the Las Vegas sphere. Investors did not want to hear that. They don't like to hear that crap. Wow. But that's good. Was there an MJ sighting? Hee. Oh, so now we're going to start seeing the comments as like, I don't want it to go up so fast. I want it to stay low so I can buy more. Oh. Could be still some panic selling. ETH is going to go to the moon. Altcoins will follow. I know, but Max, it's just, ETH is just looking weak still. So weak. Look at for the day, Bitcoin's up 4%, ETH is down 4%. That is not a sign of ETH going to the moon. Definitely not. Doge recovery it's about this. I mean, 5% today. Solana's 5%. Algorand's up 3%. Sheeb 5%. I mean, it's right in the middle. XRP 3. AVAX 1. Ethereum Classic is like Ethereum down 4. But yeah, Doge is just, I mean, it's outperforming even Bitcoin. Bitcoin's up 4, Doge is up 5. Thank you, Milk. You were well on XRP profits. You sold 3/4 of your XRP, and now you own 1/10 of a Bitcoin. That's nice. I sold enough to buy a nice house, all cash. Johnny Walker Black Label. You're at 36-cent average. You first bought at 46. That's dollar cost averaging. Exactly. That's what you do. Mex and Canada are our largest trading partners. Acting like it means nothing is naive. 25 to 30% fruits and vegetables, tons of minerals, machinery. Right, but what Trump was saying for American goods going to Canada and to Mexico, or more Canada, they were charging tariffs on American goods. And we weren't charging tariffs on the Canadian goods coming back. That's the whole Bidenomics thing that Trump was saying was totally getting lost. It was unfair to America. And Trump said, okay, we'll just put tariffs on Canadian goods. It's a trade war, but it's also negotiating. And negotiating to get us in a better financial position. Right. The US alternates could cost a little more. That's right. But still, it was completely unfair. What we were paying basically in tariffs, or how much we were getting charged additionally for our exports up to Canada. So I know Elon, where is he? He's camped out in Washington, D.C., finding waste and fraud in the American government. That's what he's doing. You smashed the like button. I like that, Harry. Almost broke your laptop. Anybody else smashing the like button? God, 400 people here and 89 likes. All right, 90 likes. Thank you, somebody. Whoever just hit the like button, thank you. Crypto, no wash rule, Johnny. Yeah, it's like a commodity still, or SEC thinks many of them are unregistered securities, but the tax laws are not counting them as that. So yes, you can swing trade crypto, and there's no wash rule. Is Pepe going with Doge? Pan, the Pepe is not. Pepe is up under 1 cent. It's still below 10. It looks like a lot on the chart, but compared to where it was, it's still way down. Still, it's just into 10. I mean, it was down here at 8 last night. The big dip came all the way down to 8.1. This blue line was my original buy price of Pepe at 10, and then I sold at 20, but that was months ago when I did that with Pepe. That was kind of a swing trade, and then I bought Peak. That was back in November. Hi, Oscar. This is why we need to be calm during all the FUD. Cheers to that, Oscar. Yeah, Darren, paper hands packs. Whoever put that in the comment, that's awesome. I love it. Paper hands packs. Mars can catch my Doge count. I know on March, I'm going to start buying again. Yes, the Spurs. I think it was Ryan who was talking about maybe getting Darren Fox. And that was like a month ago he said that. And now he's got him. The Bitcoin 30-minute chart is incredible. Yeah, the alts got rebalanced hard. Bitcoin 30-minute chart, sure. That's pretty good comeback so far. Still need to get up to 105 to be back where we were on Friday before the drop. That was the tariff drop right there, that big red. That was the tariff drop. Everything was going great until then. And then it just fell off. Yep. Doge trading very, very well. Hey, Greg, thanks for the super chat. Get the likes up, everyone. Not hard to do. Press the button, do it. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Tariffs are not canceled yet. No. Can't touch this. Hammer time. Come on. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Do, 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 do. My 400,000 Doge are riding to Mars. Yeah, Randy. At least through the fall. At least through the fall. We'll see if we get to Mars. Right. Canadians, Mexicans will fold. Like I said, it's just a big stick. Right. The Mexican tariffs have been postponed for a month to see if Mexico really follows through on what they've promised. Right. And delaying tariffs, they can then continue to negotiate on other items. But first, it was the border. Got to do something at the border. It's going to take us a while to rebuild the rest of the wall, to get the border completely secure. Trump wants that protection on the Mexican side as well. Farts are us. Is there any news tonight? It's the Sovereign Wealth Fund this afternoon. That was the big news. Are they going to buy Bitcoin? Is that Trump's way of getting Bitcoin into the government above what they already hold? World Liberty Financial denies token sales. Yeah. I think they were just buying more at a lower price. I haven't given out the price tag on the new house, but you can figure out, based on what I've said, how much I've made in profits on crypto over the past couple of years. And that's the price of the house. It is Boston. Keep that in mind. Expensive. Expensive. Doge season coming. Yeah, and you know what? We could just skip the ETH run and just go straight to alts. Who needs ETH? Who needs ETH? Oh, I don't need apologies, Jackson. They'll learn. I just think it was small-term thinking, and you're not going to make it if you have that kind of attitude. You're not going to make it. Trudeau has paused tariffs on the U.S. Really, Kevin? Ha! Like I told you, it's a big stick. Robinhood shows Doge up 27%. Really? I didn't see that. Up 20. Look at that. I got 1,000 Dogecoin in here. Yeah, it's up 28%. So that would be that's a 24-hour period. So they are measuring this from 22 cents. Yeah, but 24. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. When are they measuring this from? When did they start the day? Oh, they started it at midnight. They started at midnight, Jason. And at midnight, the price was 22 cents. So it's up 6 cents to 28. So from 22 to 28, there's your 28% it's showing now. That's what it is. Robinhood starts the day at midnight on their on the app. And it was 22 cents. That's it. Dogecoin is outperforming Bitcoin since the start of the calendar day on TradingView, which was 7 o'clock last night. Doge is up 6.6%. Bitcoin is up 4.5%. Right here on the chart. That's what I'm saying. In that time frame, Dogecoin is outperforming Bitcoin. Canada is going to send troops to the border. Trump and a big stick, right? Wow. Biden signed with a Hollywood talent agency. What, Jay? What's that? Oh. All kinds of rumors out there. Who knows? Anybody can say anything and call it a rumor. Next time, don't go all in. Yep, that's the dollar cost average in, right? Instead of just throwing everything you have at it, right? You just piecemeal buy in. You always have some dry powder in case there's a big dip. It works. It works. Yeah, at least by halves. Some do it even more, RR. But yeah, you can average better that way. Ryan, you manifested the trade, didn't you? It's what you wanted and you got it to happen. Wow. That was good. Go get them shorts. Exactly. We want to take out the shorts. 36 cents. I should have bought $2 million back in yesterday, Sebastian. Oh, man. Can't think like that. I know, right, Ed? I'll have to scroll back from yesterday's stream and see exactly what I said, but I don't know if I said 21, maybe to 20, might drop to 19.99. I'm sure I said something like that. Yeah, crypto will never be a true currency. I don't think so. It'll just be a fringe on the side. I mean, if Elon wants to incorporate it into X, we all think that would be awesome, but that's not going to change the world. That's just going to be on the X platform. But you never know. There could be others that start embracing it, because as Elon does, so could many others. Yes, I hear Sachs is talking tomorrow. Yep, I know, Johnny, but even if some immigrants still get in, they'll be undocumented. They'll eventually be gone. Boston is expensive, right? Isn't it, Scott? It is what it is. Thank you, guys. If Shiba goes to 0008, that's a long ways. Eric tweeted about buying ETH. Yeah, we know that. That was already uncovered by somebody who was watching wallets. They were buying ETH. Yeah, Masood. Always swing trading is tough. You never know when to time it right. That's why swing trading is tough. But good luck. Yeah, that's what we were saying during the inauguration with Barron, because he's just so tall and he's a Trump. He could be president. Yeah, we figured that out, but thanks you. Robinhood measures from midnight. Just figured that out. Yeah, it should be the UTC as well, I think. Why they start over at midnight, I don't know. Dogecoin did go way down more yesterday, and we've said that. That's consistent. Bitcoin goes down, alts go down harder, and Dogecoin was one of those. But now, on the recovery coming back up, Doge outperforms Bitcoin back. Now you're going to manifest Doge to $2. Okay, Ryan, you got it. Your manifesting works. Ondo shows the way. Ondo shows the way. Good luck with the Ondo. No hate, but it doesn't look very good lately for Doge. Are you looking at the same chart I am? No, seriously, 25 amigos todo. 25 amigos todo. Doesn't look very good lately for Doge. What do you guys think in the chat? Doesn't look good lately for Doge. The chart looks pretty good to me, up and to the right. That's since midnight. That's looking pretty good. It's not looking very good for Doge. And since midnight, Doge is up 29%. I bet all the government agencies bought the dip. Nancy Pelosi buying the dip. Let's manifest 69 cents first, right? I know, Patrick. That's what I said. Elon's too busy with his Department of Government Efficiency. Yes, Travis. Recovery. ETH is running now. Yeah. Nice green candle up. That's good. We want to see ETH run. I still own Dogecoin. Yes. Sell your Doge. Put it in Huawei. You are the Cardano king. Yep, there's a Litecoin application out, but now there's 3 Dogecoin applications for ETFs. Right, that's all you need to be. Well, tall and Trump, Jason. Tall and Trump. Yep, hype. I probably said that. Probably said that. When we were up in the 40s, I was like, yeah, Doge isn't going to drop below 30 cents. I admit it. If Eric Trump tweets about buying more ETH, that tells me he's promoting, luring a wrong hint to others. Well, Jay, a lot of people believe in ETH still, and obviously the Trumps do. Thank you, Danton. You're next. Good luck. Good luck. We just hit 29 cents for Doge. Looking amazing. All eyes on Doge. Looking good. Forget 69 cents. Let's go to 79 so we pass that previous all-time high. Can I give Vitalik a quick call? Hey, Vitalik. Hey, what's going on? Exactly. The market doesn't give us many opportunities to buy in like yesterday. Appreciate it, Jason. Yeah, I'm not doing tattoos. No, thank you. I got shirts and mugs and other things, all Doge related, but yeah, not a tattoo. DZ, in 2 weeks, you will see me in my new office, in my new house. That's what it was all about. That was my plan. We're following it through. We're getting close. In 2 weeks, closing. Canadian Prime Minister says Trump's proposed tariffs postponed 30 days. Promises more security at the U.S. border. There you go. Just got the notification. Doge is over 29 cents. Let's go. That's it. In the 80s, it was Bush. All you need to have was a Bush name. Now, it's Trump. Let's go. Callie is working on an all eyes on Doge extended version. Time for that Doge concert weather, girl. 29 cents, guys.
All eyes on Doge. Big run up. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up. To the moon. Keep going up. Keep going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up, movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up, movement in Doge.
Hey, there we go. Let's go. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it. No mortgage. Doge making dreams come true. We're 2 weeks away. No rent, no mortgage. And you know what that means? Dollar cost averaging, buying Doge. Is what that means. People think I gave up on Doge, and I'm like, no. The idea is not to give up on Doge. Why would I do that? We get the house, Ms. KrissPax and I, we get settled, and I don't have to pay a mortgage? God. Pretty sweet. Yep, you'll see. You'll see in a couple weeks. Can't wait for the extended mix. Yeah, we tried that before, Johnny. His name was Jimmy Carter. Normal, average American. Wasn't elite, wasn't rich. He wasn't able to handle the job. Wasn't able to handle the job. And he kind of got screwed at the end with the hostages and Iran and all of that. But, yep. Please call Ben Cohen. He forgot to transfer me my 1,000 Doge for the Doge versus Blob challenge from Ben Cohen. Did you win? Doge going up. Doge going up. 29.15 now. Looking good. I'm happy because we are in a bull market making money. And I know it was a tough weekend. But as we've said, right, we're in a bull market, and this is just a pullback that we had, and now recovery is good. Let's go. Yes, impressive recovery here. Exactly, Jason. No mortgage means more Dogecoin. Unfortunately, because all of the alts were coming down, I had to sell a lot more Doge than I had planned on. My goal was to still have at least 1 million Doge. 400,000 is what I ended up with. Because of all that fear from Trump tariffs from Friday. So yeah, that cost me in 2 days. Well, 1 day, because I sold on Saturday. The 1 day cost me like $200,000. Ouch. Hey, it's crypto, right? Best day of your life, paying off your house in full. Isn't that something? All you've got is property taxes. That's it. And your index funds pay your home insurance. Right. I'm getting home insurance. It's what is it? It's like $300 a month. $300 a month for home insurance. I'll pay that. And I have more to invest now in the long run. Yep. You only lost if you sold, Jake. Otherwise, you hold it and it goes back up. LFG. No, Thor. I'm not buying back in. I'm sorry. I bought 1,000 Dogecoin this morning. Just to say I bought some Dogecoin back. 1,000 Dogecoin. The setup's going to be nice, Savannah. You'll see. That song's going to be your ringtone. All eyes on Doge. Is there going to be a crypto Super Bowl commercial? I haven't heard about one. I haven't heard. Maybe it's better. There just isn't. Maybe it's better. Sunshine. Joe was painting and heard, or you heard her singing All Eyes on Doge. You had a long that was within a penny from being liquidated. Lucky, Ryan. I heard from others that did get liquidated overnight. Yep. Are we out of last night's nightmare? Or is this all a fake pump? I posted this morning. I think it was a bear trap. It was a total bear trap, and now we're good. And look what's happening with the tariffs, right? Now they're all bending to Trump. I'm sorry. And investors are now buying back in. Prices going up. Yep, that's me. Paper hands Pax. That's me. SWE, big bounce back. Big bounce back on SWE. Up 13%. That's a nice run this morning. Something good happening with SWE. Nice. You've been looking at the ETH chart every day for the last few months. You won the challenge and you didn't receive your Doge. Wow, Max. Ben and Jerry's not following through, huh? That is bad. What price did I sell? The Dogecoin price was 30 cents. Averaged between Coinbase and Robinhood. It was 30 cents. So here we are, 29. It's pretty close. Back up. But I was going to sell anyway because I need to transfer the money to my bank to get the house. So, and I had to de-risk. I just couldn't risk price going lower and then me not having enough. If I had still held all of my crypto by midnight last night, I didn't have enough for the house. That's huge. Is crypto going to crash again in February? Well, Yeely, most likely. There's going to be a big pullback sometime in the month again. It's not going to be up only. And you just have to be ready for it. It's crypto. Kind of interesting. It happened at the beginning of the month. Remember? July 4th. Remember August 5th. Remember September 2nd. In October, was it 4th? The beginning of every month, we had a big pullback. And then November, right before the election, there was a little pullback. Thank you, Kevin. Never thought you'd have more Doge than CrissPax. I'll be back. Abraham, you think this was the last big dip before the pump? Yep, that's what Trader Allen is saying. Final capitulation. The final capitulation. And then it's up. We'll see. ETH's going to have a big February, huh? Up 40%. Yeah, we don't have, Ion, in Boston, we don't have any of those. We don't have wildfires. We don't have tornadoes. We don't have hurricanes, like, except for like a blizzard every now and then. It's a pretty safe place to live. It gets cold, but the rest of the year, it's pretty safe. So the home insurance actually isn't that bad, and there's not exclusions like they have, unless you live near right on the ocean, because then you have to have the extra flood insurance, stuff like that. You bought lots of Dogecoins this morning. It was scary, Ion, because we didn't know, right? This recovery was going to happen, but you did it. Nick, your daughter, Dogecoin to the moon. I know they got me. Paper hands packs. Yeah, I'm waiting for Callie to do the extended. We are waiting. At least that was paper hands for a reason. Thank you, Yumfo. Yes. I have a reason. Oh, yeah. Niraj, he was after me this morning on YouTube. Or on X, I'm sorry. On X. And so I blocked him on X. He was after me again this morning. And I was just like, block. Poor Niraj. He's not going to make it. Not going to make it. Bitcoin controls the market. It's a little different, particularly with the alts, because the alts is pretty much mostly retail, but Bitcoin is now mostly institution. So I think we're going to see much more of a disparity going forward between Bitcoin's volatility and the alts. And we saw that yesterday. Bitcoin was down like 3 or 4%, and the alts were down like 10, 20. That's what you did, Daniel? Sold at 33 and you're moving in 10 days. All right, so everybody should start giving Daniel shit about selling. Everybody pile on Daniel. How could you do that? You're being unfaithful to Doge. You have paper hands. Just kidding. Congratulations. Elon's talking. Yeah, more about Doge. You're going to convert your Dogecoin gains into Bitcoin. Good luck with that, right? For the long play, that's not a bad way to do it. But even over long term, Dogecoin still outperforms Bitcoin. So as long as you know that, it just won't be as volatile, the Bitcoin side. Doing a giveaway? That's not Elon then. Chill guy. That's a scam. Scam city. Thank you for your support, Swens. I appreciate it. I think I sold it just right. My target prediction for Doge has not changed from my February 1st video. February price prediction. Still the same. Hasn't changed. Day 2 of February, and everyone's saying that my price prediction is totally wrong. And I'm like, it's the second day of the month. Let's give it a little time, guys, okay? Let's give it a little time. 3 feet of snow. Nope, not in Boston. We got like 2 inches last night. That's it. Hi, Isaac. Yep. Yeah, someone had this chart about closing a gap, but do you know what? Bitcoin doesn't have gaps because it trades 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There's no gaps. I don't know how they made that chart with a gap because there's no gap. Not on Bitcoin. Chill guy. People were crying yesterday. Yeah. Don't call me a bozo, buddy. That is your first warning. That's not nice. Zippy. You don't know, dude. You don't know. Oswego Fire Mutual. Confirmed by Matt Wallace. Thank you, Patrick. Scissor hands. There you go. Scissor hands. It will be a Bitcoin dominance play. Well, right now, Bitcoin dominance is high. So you want to do that switch when Bitcoin dominance is low, right, Ryan? I said Doge would be 100,000. Refund. And maybe you just call me Chris next time's wins. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, if I can't get it right on day 2, right? Got to go somewhere else. I'm taking away my like. No, do not double hit the like. You can't. My wallet this morning was like Kanye West's wife's dress last night. That was bizarre. It's like, I guess just attention seeking, right? And she got it. She certainly got it. God. That's crazy. Vance. Yesterday. Fart coin still going up. All these YouTubers are good for nothing. Wow. Put a reality check. Ziggy. Dude, you're not going to make it. We don't know what the next low is going to be yet. It's too soon, Jake. As I showed on this chart that I posted on X here. Well, where is it? Right here. We just had a succession of lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, lower lows. Right? Everything broke. So there is no support right now. There's absolutely no support right now, except 20 cents. Because everything broke yesterday. It all broke. So yeah, there's no support. But right now we don't need it because the price is going up. Never met a bozo with a paid off house from crypto profits. I'm going to hold cash for a year after the bull run and then back into Bitcoin at dominance bottom. There you go. Right. And if you put the cash on Robinhood Gold, you still make like 4%. So unless you've got, some other avenue to make 4% on that money, make it work. Make it work. Another one who took profits yesterday. How dare you? Paper hands. Doge dominance, paper hands. We should all be thanking Kanye this morning. That's bizarre. Yes, I'm an architect. Why didn't I design and build my own home? Takes too long, too much time. I don't want to be, and I don't have time. I don't have time. I barely have enough time to work and do this, much less design my own house and then, go through construction with it. And it takes a year to develop and build a house. It's going to be nice closing on the 18th and moving in on the 19th. And the house it's practically done. Basically, all we need to do is maybe over time, do new draperies, paint some rooms, maybe some different colors, get some new rugs, change out some of the furniture. That's it. Don't have to do any construction on this house. That castle head was bizarre, wasn't it, Zippy? I was like, why would you do that? You wear a tuxedo and you put this big blocky thing over your head. It looks like a castle. Trump is moving up. Hey, I still own Trump. I still have my 100 Trump tokens. Look at that, Trump. Probably because of the, this tariff thing, right? It's all good for Trump. Up it goes. Nice. Still has to go to $34 for my buy-in price. I'm still down, but I give it time. Paper hands. You're welcome. We need higher highs. Yeah, we got to reclaim. We got to reclaim some higher numbers. Yeah, I wonder what David Sachs is going to talk about tomorrow. I wonder. Yeah, how much Doge for a cup of coffee in 10 years? 500 Doge? No way. Maybe 3 Doge. Maybe 3 Doge. Maybe 2 Doge for a cup of coffee. Still waiting to pay off the house. Jason, there was a dress there? I couldn't tell. What kind of proof? I had to print out my my holdings from Ledger Live, from Exodus Wallet, Robinhood, and Coinbase is what I had to do. I basically took screenshots and I put them together into a PDF and sent that. So that was the kind of proof, since it was an all cash offer. And they accepted it. They're like, okay, he's got it. Can you transfer one crypto, for example, ADA into Bitcoin? Yes, there are many trading platforms that have Bitcoin trading pairs. Like, I know Binance has a lot of them. I don't know how many Coinbase has, but you can go in and just see which ones have a Bitcoin trading pair. And so then you don't have to do two trades, you just do one, and you go directly from ADA to Bitcoin without having to sell ADA to cash and then buying Bitcoin with that cash, because that's two transactions. So on Coinbase, that's two fees. Or if you just did a straight ADA to Bitcoin, it's one fee. Yeah. Kev, yeah, it was probably Kev that did the CME. You don't have them on daily trading. There is no gap. I don't know how he made that. I don't know how he made that chart, because Bitcoin doesn't have gaps like that. Castlehead was Jaden Smith, Will Smith's son. Oh, okay, that's who it was. I just saw the picture of it. I didn't know who that was. Because Jaden Smith is all grown up and now he's acting weird. On Robinhood, no, Robinhood doesn't do it. Robinhood doesn't have trading pairs for Bitcoin. You have to sell the ADA to cash. You have it in your buying power, and then you buy Bitcoin. So but there's no fees on Robinhood. The house was built in 2008. So it's relatively new in Boston terms. I don't know what happened to Fetch, Rowan. I have no idea what happened to Fetch. I was holding it and I ended up losing money on it when at one point I was way up. It just totally tanked. I mean, it was up over $2 here, December, and just totally tanked. This was my buy price at $1.05. I ended up selling it for a loss at like 96 cents. Ouch. But yeah, that drop there all the way to the bottom from yesterday, 70% drop in Fetch. Oh. Long comeback. Long comeback. You got in at $36 on Trump token? You bought more on the dip though? Yeah, I didn't. I'm good. Should we hold out Doge now? Chitin, that is your choice, but there's a lot of Doge believers here. I got up 100K after I was down more than 200 from yesterday. My heart is now petrified. A 3D printed house. I've seen those. I saw some videos on them actually. And it's like, they just have no personality. The way it makes the walls, it just, I don't know. It's probably okay, I guess. Do the new folks know that you've held through more than $1 million in dips? They probably don't. But thank you, Pork Chop. Yes, I did. At one time, I was up $2.5 million, and then it went down to where I was up only $1.5 million. So yeah, a pullback of $1 million over a period of a couple months. Yeah. I can't believe that actually happened. But yeah, you get it. If this was 2021 and all this talk about Doge, it would have been $1.50. Yeah, that was 2021 was all hype about Elon. That's all it was. Exactly, he wins. You can make really good money in cryptocurrency, and especially with Dogecoin. That was my largest holding, and that was most of my profits was Doge. Will Trump cut the crypto gains taxes? Pavlos, so far, Trump has been doing everything that he said he would while he was campaigning. And lowering taxes is one of them. And he hasn't gotten around to that yet. I think he's going to do something big. And if it is cutting American companies' capital gains taxes for crypto profits, I think he's going to try and do that. Unfortunately, he needs Congress to do that one because that's taxes. He can't just do that himself. But yeah, he's going to push for that. And I'll be very happy because I made profit on HBAR, and I made profit on Algorand, and I made profit on Cardano, and even XRP a little bit. And if all of those are tax-free, that's that much money I save in next year's taxes. I'll take that. I know, Rowan, what a difference a day makes, right? What a difference a day makes. In 10 years, Doge will be more than $3. Yeah, that's why I lowered the number of Doge, right? Maybe it's 2 Doge. For a venti at Starbucks, right? Some of them, Ollie. Some of them. What a difference a day makes, right? Changes your whole outlook. Nick, 275,000 coins held, bought some more. This is the way. Short-term kite, and I still think my February video is in play, where we end up by the end of the month around 40-cent Dogecoin. I think that's still in play, despite everyone giving me crap about it over the weekend. I'm just like, how can you totally discount a month-long prediction 2 days in? It's like, give it a little time. You can't sell some of your dust Doge. Yeah, I don't know. I ended up with some too. I ended up with like 0.0028 Dogecoin or something. And it was like, wait, why is there still 0.0028 Dogecoin in my account? That was weird. I don't know. I mean, it's worth less than a penny, so it is what it is. It was about the name. Why didn't they just convert over to that allied super intelligent thing, right? Whatever the name was going to be. You know, the combined name when Ocean and Singularity merged with Fetch. Why didn't they just change the name then? It was going to be like ASI, Artificial Super Intelligence. And they should have done that. So, yeah, bad on them. Manel went into ETH and XRP. You still hold 14,000 Doge. That's all right. Just get a job, keep your holdings. I've kept my job through all of this. The job is what pays the health insurance and keeps putting money into my retirement, like all that stuff. So a couple more years probably on the job. Maybe because I wasn't able to keep as much crypto as I want. Maybe I work like 6 more months than I was planning. Just extend it a little more, you know? And I just make it up. You bought all the dips yesterday? That was a gift, wasn't it? That was a gift. I know, I was almost dead yesterday. If we hold 29 cents overnight, 2 4-hour cycles, then we shoot for 40. Right, 30, 34, 36. We've already been through all those. That makes sense. And if it hits 40 cents on February 28th, I can say to those people that were giving me crap over the weekend about my February price prediction, I can say, I told you so. Right? I told you so. Yeah, I didn't want a temporary mortgage. I didn't want to do it. I had enough money. That was my goal. I didn't want to play games or take any chances. It was de-risking my position. I'm very confident Dogecoin is going up again over 30 cents, but there's no certainty in that. Next cycle, you'll get it back. Bull Run and I are going to be shorting the market in the bear. We're going to short the market. We don't know if Doge is officially going to be American or not. Crypto market cap has Doge in its American portfolio or category, but that doesn't mean that's how the United States will treat it. So we don't know. I mean, we know Billy Marcus made it on his computer in his apartment in Portland. He was partnered with a guy in Australia, though. So I don't know. But it was actually coded and launched from America. Peak is doing okay. Aventi is $12 in California. And that's the other thing they should do is they should say no taxes on crypto if you use it as a currency. If you're actually buying something, you shouldn't have to pay tax on profits. Luis, you did a swing trade on your H-bar, bought back in cheaper. Kevin needs that $1 Doge. Kriss is prepping his new place for $1 Doge celebrate. I'm not going to have it in my house. No. I'm not having a bunch of degen crypto gamblers coming to my house. No offense. But no. I want Doge to go to all-time highs so I can sell to pay off my wife's car and renovate the kitchen. You see, guys, even Pro here, great guy, but what is his goal? It's to sell Dogecoin, to make himself in a financially better position by getting rid of car debt and getting a nice kitchen for the family, right? Those are good goals, but it requires him eventually selling his Dogecoin. And unfortunately, that's what it is for many people. It's an investment. And you don't make an investment just to hold on to it forever and look at your portfolio and say, wow, look how much Doge. No, you take some profits, you do something with it. You just sold your XRP. You think it's going to come down again, Arano. So Arano is playing a little swing trade game with his XRP, guys. What do you think? What do you think? just sold XRP up here at about $2.70. Is XRP going to come down lower so Irano can buy back in at a lower price? That's the risk in a swing trade, right? That's the risk. You're down 1,000 on fetch, but you don't lose until you sell. Still looking a little weak though on the comeback. Hey, Gamba Galaxy, a member for a month. Congratulations. ETH, 4,015 days. $4,000 ETH. It's at 28.80 now. So that's a 35% gain in a month for ETH. I hope it happens. I want it to go up. I still have 1 ETH or something. I don't remember how many ETH I have. It's sitting in PayPal. I never look at it. Yeah. Let's go. It's all my fault. I wish I was a whale and I could actually move the market. I wish I was. Told you so. And Killixer, I've been saying that. It's like, why would you watch another guy on YouTube that doesn't own any Dogecoin, practically doesn't even own any crypto, and he's making crypto videos, and he's got nothing in the game? Instead, you can watch me. And we're going to do it again next cycle. We're going to do it again. Exactly what I did. Kind of. Kind of. What is your reason that Doge will go up, Martin? The whole crypto market's going to go up. The whole crypto market's going to go up, and Doge has big news coming. Those ETFs alone are very bullish. It's going to be buying. People are going to be buying Doge through ETFs. People that normally wouldn't buy Doge. You feel bullish? Yes, Rowan, I still have my peak. I did not sell any peak. I told you guys that was a long-term investment, got in right at the beginning, and I'm just holding it. It's not listed on Binance yet, not listed on Coinbase yet. I'm holding. You may be a degen, but no crypto gambler. Man, all of the stories I've been reading about leverage and people just getting wiped out on leverage. I just like, why? Yes, you hit it every once in a while, but man, when you lose, zero. You have zero then. You can't get that back. You got to start over. Did Eric Trump edit his tweet, Zin? We didn't look at it before, but did he edit it? I didn't look at it before. In my opinion, it's a great time to add ETH. That's a pretty simple statement there. And Teddy says, hey, horrible idea. Just buy Bitcoin. Don't be retarded. What is it about ETH? Oh, here's his previous. In my opinion, it's a great time to add ETH. You can thank me later. So he struck out the you can thank me later. Thank you, Chandler Bing, for getting a screenshot of that. You can thank me later. I wonder why he deleted that. The you can thank me later part. Interesting. Well, there you go. And what is ETH doing? Couple red candles. Well, everything's got red candles. Doge, Bitcoin, it's all kind of doing the same right now. We need more tariffs. Yeah, the EU, right? That's going to be the next one Trump's going to go after, is the EU. Tariffs against the EU. Joseph, you had some good buys on the dip. Sweet at 252. You got about 0.25 Bitcoin. Got some stacks. Good luck. You uploaded some memes. Okay, I'll take a look at them, Max. I'm waiting to sell all my Doge to buy everything on my camera gear wish list. Alfredo, see, here's another one, right? Alfredo has Dogecoin as an investment. He's going to have to sell Dogecoin at some point in time. Hey, Cohen, did you see you were quoted in a Bitcoinist article? They made it seem like you were bearish on Doge. I did not. Was I bearish on Doge? Was I bearish on Doge? I don't know. What did I say? What did I say? Was it a recent one? The most recent thing they have from me in Bitcoin is a month ago. Yeah, nothing's coming up. At least in Google search, it's not coming up. When you start buying Doge again, will you be doing live purchases? No, I'll be doing live purchases in the next bear market for the new KrissPax DCA portfolio. My own purchases, I won't be live for. I'll be buying on dips starting around March 1st, probably twice a month. But again, I want to follow my path like I did before, which is buying on dips. And you don't know when the dips are going to happen. I can't be live like at 10 o'clock at night for like a crypto purchase because a dip is happening. So I'm down 25% of my Doge bag. Is it best to hold for hopeful climb or sell at a loss? I cannot answer that question for you. Only you can, but longer term, if you look at the outlook of Dogecoin, why would you want to sell? Come on, Kriss, thought you were on Happy Crypto Family. Snoopy is staring at me outside your window. Wait, you're outside my window? What? Terribly sad, had to sell, play safe. But you cashed out enough to pay off both vehicles, 20,000 left over, taxes set aside. I had to play it safe too. So all you guys saying, I should have held, it's like I needed to play it safe. And not only that, I had already signed a purchase and sale agreement to buy a house for cash. I needed to make sure I had that cash. What if it kept dropping and it didn't come back? KrissPax would be L screwed Pax, is what he would be. L screwed Pax. Yeah, we covered the covered the tariffs, both Mexico and Canada earlier, Dustin. If you were a whale, you would be in the sea, not trading. Black hole. Oh. You're selling Doge to take 10,000 to Vegas. Oh, Danton, really? Isn't crypto gambling enough? I have no desire to gamble. I do enough of it with crypto. I'm not playing the slots, playing blackjack or craps or any of no. Don't need to. I did enough of that when I lived in Las Vegas. That was like 25 years ago. I got that all out of my system. Is it impossible for Dogecoin to become the official cryptocurrency of the Department of Commerce? Yeah, it's not going to happen. It is impossible. It's not going to happen. A cryptocurrency is not going to be recognized as an official currency. Trump wants the US dollars to be the currency. He's just playing with this crypto stuff on the side. Selling end of February, whatever the price is. Well, Danton, hopefully it's 40 cents. Again, you have a timeline like I had a timeline. End of February, I hope we see 40 cents. Yeah, I don't even anymore either, Tim. I was for a while just to see what he was saying about Doge, and it's just the same thing over and over again, kind of depressing. So it's like, yeah. So Ben Cowan has said that ETH has almost settled to home. Now we will have an alt season. Yeah, basically he thinks that Bitcoin dominance had its most recent spike up, and now we're going to begin that transition to ETH and alt season. I think that's what he means. I'm sure he was looking at the ETH Bitcoin trading pair, which totally bottomed out. He looks at a lot of other charts too, but most likely it's this one. Oh, look at it coming back now. But yeah, we go out to the daily. Look at that. Totally bottomed out here. Look at that wick on the ETH Bitcoin trading pair, all the way down to 233. That, I think, is what he's talking about. Is that right there. Oh, sorry, your quote is still there. That is still there. That's what I think he means by settled home. Because you look at that number, you go out to the weekly, and then you pull it back, and you say, okay, the last time ETH BTC was there was on the dip in 2020. 2020. The last time ETH had this low relationship with Bitcoin. And what happened next? ETH took off. I think that's what he means. Right there. I can take that line off. Don't need that. I thought it bottomed out here. And that was January 2024. I thought that's where ETH bottomed. And it just kept dying off. That is falling off the table right there. Yeah, peak is for the next 4 years. Exactly. Harmony One just has no momentum. I'm glad I sold when I did. I did end up in profit because I'd been holding it since 2021. Had dollar cost averaged a year and a half ago to bring that average all the way down to like 1.9, and I sold at 204. This is on Harmony One. Now it's down to 1.6. It had dropped down to 1.1. Wow. But yeah, there's not a lot of momentum in this. Again, there's my blue line at 1.9, and this is where I sold right there. 0205. Right on that green candle. People were saying, oh, Kriss, why aren't you selling on the green candles? Yes, I did. Sold on green candles. That's what I do. And we will do it all again. It works, guys. I don't expect Harmony One to do great from here. There's much better cryptos for an investment gain. If you like the project and there's something about Harmony One that you really like, then buy some, support the project. But there's a lot better gains to be had, a lot of other cryptos. You saw Bonk at 0017, but said, nah, got to get Doge. Right after I bought that 1,000 Doge this morning, I saw a post that someone did on Pepe. And it's just briefly in my mind, I thought, well, why didn't I buy some Pepe? It'll probably do better. And then I thought, well, no, it's Dogecoin. I want to start buying back Dogecoin. I'm not going to get caught chasing Pepe and Bonk and Sheep or any. I'm not doing that. I'm keeping my portfolio pretty tight here. What trading platform do I use? Ryan, I use Coinbase, Robinhood, and Crypto.com. I got 3 trading platforms. So Robinhood is where I started, bought my first Doge on Robinhood. I have some stock still there, but right now it's only 1,000 Doge that I have on Robinhood. It's really weird now to go from $1 million all the way down to like 1,000 Doge. Very strange. Coinbase. Coinbase has got a great trading platform. If you use the advanced trading, I have a link in the description below. Choose the one for advanced trading if you want that. And then crypto.com if you want to go chase other things that aren't available on Binance, Coinbase, or Robinhood, such as Peak, because you can't buy that anywhere else except those offshore. Again, I'm in the United States. I don't know where you are, Ryan, but if you're in the US, these are about the only 3. So I use Coinbase. I don't use Coinbase Pro. Coinbase Pro is really only if you're a trader and you're doing like daily trades. But if you're like me and you're just buying on dips and holding a long time, Coinbase One doesn't save you anything. It just costs you more. Are NFTs still a thing? I guess the pudgy penguins, every once in a while there's going to be something that, I don't know. You can edit X posts. I'm guessing he deleted it and reposted it. But you've got a small window of time when you can edit an X post. But typically the initial one just gets ghosted and it's still there. So he probably deleted it and redid it. Matt, I hope you know that if I decide to join you for the Dollar Doge party, I'm probably going to ask you to do the dance. I love it. I love it. We're still waiting for that $1.20. What did I miss? Lucifer, how you doing? You got 3,000 at 23 cents? I got 1,000 at 24. Yeah, I don't know where that article is, where my quote is. It was a snippet of it going down amidst the bear market. Yeah, I don't know which article that is. Is it a new one? It must be if you guys just saw it today. It's not showing up on Google under my name. To the moon, Pepito. Newly single? No. Oh, if I went back and bought crypto instead of cashing out to buy the house, yeah, maybe. David, you swing traded Doge last night, let it drop, bought back, made a nice little Put it all on XRP around 2 so far. Very profitable little trade. Good job. ETH finally in the green on the daily. There it is. You have 75,000 ready to jump back in, Doge dominance. Good luck. Lord Drip. I'm going to buy a house sometime this year after cashing out my Doge. Is there a certain amount of time you have to keep a large amount of money in the bank for them to accept such a large sum? No. Nope. You just have to account for the time it takes you to get the money from your exchange to the bank, because there are limits in withdrawals on some platforms like Robinhood. So on Robinhood, if I just did the ACH transfers, even with Robinhood Gold, it's $50,000 max. Now, if you're buying a cheap house and that's all you need, maybe 100,000, that's all you have on there, you could do that in 2 days because it's a daily limit. But $1 million at 50,000 a day, that would take 20 days. My closing is on the 18th. I wouldn't make it. And it takes like 2 to 3 days to do the transfer. But once the money's in your bank, it's instantly settled. Okay? MoonPie, panic sold. No, it's a learning experience, MoonPie. It's a learning experience. So you know not to do it next time. If you have faith and conviction in the crypto market, we're still in a bull market. It's still going to go up. 90 cents end of March, Pixel says. Buy the dips, get the chips. I know, a 180 from yesterday. What a difference a day makes, right? Everybody's feeling better today. Hey, AMR, thank you. I've been talking for 2 years about wealth building, changing your financial position in life. And we're doing it because we don't want a mortgage. Because we're going to go into retirement, and then we're going to be like living on Social Security. No, we're good on retirement savings, but it's still, you don't want to be paying the bank. And that was the main thing. I did not want to be paying a bank and having a bank involved in my life. Yeah, Zena, I bought some Doge at 24 cents this morning. It was just extra money I still had on Robinhood and my buying power. Because this morning I went back into the app because I was working on this wire transfer information. And I saw I had like $320 in there. And I was like, well, might as well do something with it. So I spent 240 or 245 buying Doge, 1,000 Doge at 24.5 cents. And then the rest is there just to make my Robinhood Gold payments until I start putting money back on to buy more Doge. Should Doge start pumping next month? How about this month? Why not? Why wait till next month? You sold just part of your Doge, Monique? Just playing it safe with part of your Doge? Yeah. Hodl My Beer bought at 20.6 cents. That's just about the bottom. That was good. Is Doge going down today or tomorrow? Is it a good point to step back in? Right now, it's showing good strength, right under 29 cents. I'm not seeing any big dips at the moment. The news is looking really good. So take a look at that. Doge is the only cryptocurrency to invest in. Much fun, much rich. I don't know what my taxes are at this point. And because I don't have to pay it for over a year. So I'm not worried about it. Most likely it's going to be about 20%. Long-term capital gains. So probably about 20%. 17 to 20. About an hour left of today before the daily close. Dogecoin in the green on the daily. Look at that. Like I said earlier, that is just a wick. Down to 20.2 cents on the daily is just a wick. It's like it barely happened. Why is Litecoin in the red? Litecoin just hasn't come back up. It didn't drop as much either, though. So maybe that has something to do with it. Top 3 alts. Dogecoin, Dogecoin, Dogecoin. I know that's not the answer you wanted, but that's the answer you're getting. If it gets harsher, we go to Bitcoin. Always a good idea to have some Bitcoin in your portfolio. And we were talking about that yesterday because Bitcoin didn't drop anywhere near like the alts did. And today, Bitcoin recovered back over 100,000. Alts can't compare to that, except for the Trump token. For some reason, that remained in the green yesterday because, like I said, the Trump token holders know the whole deal about tariffs. And they support Trump. They're not going to be selling their Trump token. So we didn't have a lot of selling of the Trump token. That was weird, though, seeing that in the green and everything else was red. Happy with your buying today, Will? It was a gift. The new house needs a stage like the intro. Yeah, out in the woods behind. It's just like, whatever. Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Link, all good projects. Again, the Saks announcement tomorrow, I don't know what it's going to be. I have no idea. Is XRP going to be part of the digital currency reserve? Maybe. ApeCoin, I mean, that was all made as a meme token to support the Bored Apes, which totally tanked in price. So don't know. Asians will wake up. See, the West took advantage of the poor decisions. So they're going to want to dump it, right? And all eyes on Doge flash dance. All right, everybody's going to have to learn the dance. Oh, we were talking about the Ferrari, but no. If I had sold everything back in December, I probably could have afforded the Ferrari too. But that didn't happen. I want to see the Doge heat map. Sure. Got some more leveraged longs showing up. Bitcoin. How about Doge? Yep. There's some leveraged longs. Look at that. Right after the big dip over here, down to 20, as the price went back up, we got new leveraged longs. I mean, this one is $200,000. But yeah, we got some leverage down here on Doge right around 22, and they might actually win. They may actually win these trades. But Doge could come down here and take these out around 26 cents. I think it's going to depend more on Bitcoin. It's usually Bitcoin and ETH that move. And yeah, there's some big ones down here, 97,000, 97,000, right in that range. So yeah, that's on the table. I don't know about these down here at like 92. They did take down some initial ones here last night, though. $186 million at 92.6. Right after the dip, it comes up and then dips again to take that out and then moves up. That makes sense. George cashing out. You're selling your Dogecoin? Paper hands George. Paper hands George. Just kidding. Because I'm paper hands Pax. Where's XRP headed to? Probably $4. Jay, that's my guess. $4 this cycle. You sold 80,000, then you bought back 90,000. That's a good swing trade. Yeah, Nick. Well, that's if you're doing a mortgage. No mortgage here. All cash. All cash. I didn't have to apply to buy my house. I don't want to apply to a bank. No offense. No offense, Nick. But that was my whole deal. I didn't want to apply. I didn't want to have to pay an appraiser to come out. I didn't want to, no. House is this price. I'm paying it cash, done. Easiest house transaction ever. Zainab, I sold all my coins, bought last night from deep today. I'm recovering my loss so far. I'm good. Good luck, Zainab. Nathan bought some more ETH. Hope everyone remembered their PAX training. Thank you, Tito. Bought on the dip, free money. It was a gift. I don't know what Eric is doing with ETH. I know World Liberty Finance is buying a bunch of it. I don't know what the plan is, though. We're going to see up and down. Yeah. We will still see some downs. It's not going to be up only. Got to be ready for that. Currently only holding Doge, Trump, Pepe, and Cardano. I feel Trump and Cardano have future. Pepe, just playing with. Yep. I've got Doge, Trump, Bitcoin, Peak. And then I have a little bit of Litecoin, a little bit of ETH, and Kronos, Crypto.com token on the Crypto.com platform. And that's it. That's all I got. MTB cribs? No. There's no KrissPax cribs coming out. No, I'm going to keep it private. You'll get to see my office. Had to set some aside for taxes. Exactly. Me too. Hey, if we can get zero capital gains on American cryptos, that'll be nice, but we won't know that for a while. US can't do tariffs on the EU because they trade way more, not the other way around. Really? I don't know. He said it. Maybe he didn't know all the numbers. You own 50,000 XRP. If it hits $10, I'll hit a jackpot. That'd be a huge market cap for XRP. Huge market cap, almost 4x from here. Right? XRP is at, well, 270. So 270 to $10. Yeah, that's 4. That's 4 times. 150, 300. That takes it to $600 billion. That's a lot. Dinner break? What was Barron tweet about? I don't know Barron tweets. You'll sell me your house, Daryl? Well, thank you, but we're all set. Appreciate it. You think Eric is manipulating the market? Didn't do much. You think that run was after Eric's tweet? What time did he tweet it? 5:23. Oh, that was his edit. Oh, he did edit it. What time was the initial tweet? It wouldn't have been much earlier than that. No, Chandler didn't clip the time, but you only have like 30 minutes to make an edit. So let's say it was at 5 o'clock. Maybe that was a little pump from Eric. Pixels. My wife and I make between 500 and 800,000 a year. We were buying $1 million house on credit, and it took over a month to get approved. They acted like we were criminals. Yeah. No mortgage, no banks, no applying. Maybe Trump is giving crypto back to companies who left the US time to move back. Interesting thought. Interesting thought. You think World Liberty Finance will be a grand disaster? I don't know. I really don't know what their whole purpose is. They were talking about simplifying finance or something. And I'm just like, just seems to be a bunch of insiders right now. No. I am not opening my house to a bunch of crypto degens. No. The party will be in some public place that I don't have to clean up. Eric's trying to moon his bag. I know. It's all loud. There's nothing illegal about it. What are main American cryptos? Algorand, Cardano, XRP, Hedera. Those are kind of like the big four. All right. Paper. Got paper hands. I know. I'm not originally from Boston, so I don't really have that park your car in Harvard Yard kind of accent. I don't have it. Paper hands. Buying some of the Trump token was just for the fun of it, Doge Master. Just a small little bit of my portfolio for the fun of it. We have a $400 billion trade deficit with the EU. Yeah, we have a little difference of opinion on that. When are they going to lower the interest rate? Not in March. Right now, the March is still looking like it's a pause as well. Can you claim exchange fees on taxes? I haven't. Basically, you just take it out of your profit. So you don't profit as much. Like if you make $10,000 on a sale profit, and there's like $5 in fee, then you don't use 10,000, you use 9,995. Just do it that way. Because since you paid a fee for the purchase, you didn't profit 10,000. You only profited 99.95. Jay, I sold my XRP. I sold everything else except what I just said. Next swing coming. We're going to see a dip now. Oh, so I have two types of customers here. I've got those that are degens and those that are not. You need to check a box. Are you a leverage degen or not? ChatGPT says US has more to lose. Yeah, I'm not getting into that. It's not going to be Dave and Buster's. You can't have competition. I'm going to go play my video game. No. No. It's not going to be in Vegas. No. The tariffs, crack, are really just a negotiating tool. It's just a negotiating tool. It's like waving a big stick, like I've said. And so far, Mexico and Canada are bending the knee. Trump is exerting leverage, so to speak, on our neighboring countries. And he's going to do it to China as well. I heard Xi Jinping and his team has already reached out to Trump to have a meeting. That's all it is. It's just a bargaining tool. I don't think Trump really wants to have tariffs. Doge ETF potential? Sure. There's 3 of them that have been applied for. I put the chances of them getting approved at like 90%. Polymarket says like 60% right now, but I give it 90 because Dogecoin is just like Bitcoin, completely decentralized, proof of work cryptocurrency. They can't say no. They can't say no. Have it at TD Garden. How many people are going to come? That's the hard part. I'll never know. I'll never have a real head count of how many are actually coming. So you need to have it in a place that can handle a little or a lot. You get a +1, you can bring Mirage. Oh, that's awesome. Harry will be bringing MJ. Lucifer can bring Momtaz. Yes, you can claim it. I just take it off the profit. I don't claim it as an expense. I just take it off the profit. And I think that's what would come back on the 1099 too. It would just be the profit. We can bring the syrup to the party if anybody wants maple syrup. Davin, another one. Cleaned up your portfolio, went from 20 cryptos to 7, took a little cash out. Doesn't it feel good to have a 7 crypto portfolio? That's what I went from like 26 to 7. And it just feels lighter. It feels lighter too because I cashed out a lot. But just to only have 7 now feels good. Feels good. Waiting for the 4-hour close and the daily close. Got half an hour to go. It's not looking good right now. A little weakness. Bitcoin is fading down a little to 1016. Even ETH is going to pull back a little. So yeah, into the daily close. It looks like we got some weakness. I should have a Norwegian accent, except I've never been to Norway. I know I've got the blood in my veins. We'll just arrange a grand tea party. Arbor is nice. Not a DJ. I'm in Massachusetts, Adrian, in Boston, Massachusetts. And that's why the $1 Doge party is going to be in Boston. Hey, no bans today, Raiden. Not a one. You've got 2 in your portfolio. And I can guess by your name, I know what one of them is. What's your second? That's what I want to know. You're going to reduce from 30 to 5. Yeah. It does feel good. Yeah, 1 month grace period for Mexico. But that's good. That is good. Ethereum Classic and Bitcoin Cash. So these are 2 of the leftovers, right? I mean, you can have the real Bitcoin, better than the Bitcoin Cash, and you can have the real Ethereum, even though Ethereum Classic was the original, why they call it Classic. But that's not the big, powerful one. That's not the one that Vitalik supports. So I don't know. I used to own Ethereum Classic. I'm out. Not going to buy back in. I've never held Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash can go on crazy runs every once in a while, but no one's really using it. I can't recommend a tax software because I have an accountant. I just send all my info to my accountant. I've been doing that since before crypto, because I've got 2 side businesses, and I just don't have the time to figure it all out on my own for my side businesses. So I've been using an accountant now for 10 years. It's just so much easier. So much easier. So yeah, I don't use a tax software. You're up in Maine, Kilmar? Yeah, come on down. Take the Nor'easter. Right down to North Station. TD Garden. Maybe we'll have it somewhere over there. Hit the like button, everybody. Hit the like button. Hey, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. We got a little under half an hour to the daily close. We're at least going to make it till there. And we'll see what's going on. I'm guessing the volume is really ticking down. I'm not going to have much volatility, so we'll probably go for another half an hour. Christoph going from 3 to 2. Who's the lucky loser in your portfolio, Christoph? Who's the lucky loser? I know one that you're going to keep, but which one are you going to reduce? Your relatives in Britain own a castle, night burials and all. Wow. We wanted a house that was, let's say, a little more modern. You have little bits of dead projects. Comp. Yeah, I don't know what you do with dead projects. Backing crypto with US bonds? Never heard of that. Someone might just be throwing that out as an idea, but I mean, who knows what David Sachs and his working group are going to come up with for crypto. I thought it was going to be just more on regulations, but got to go feed the Doge. Thank you, Aussie. 30-cent average on Doge, $2.85 on XRP. After what happened yesterday, what do you think of these averages? 1.5x or 2x? Okay, let's do 2x because that's easier to do. So 60 cents for Doge, that is doable this cycle. 285 average on XRP. So that's like over $5. I don't know about that one. I mean, if XRP has some great, huge, adoption that is just going to cause a ton of people to buy XRP, it could go on a run like that. You just can't believe anything the XRP army says because they just make shit up. Mirage was like a brother to me. Oh. The house gets passed on to the Pax family. Chef. Not selling. I'm going to die in this house. I'm going to die. Partially because I don't ever want to move again, Plus, it's got the master bedroom suite on the main floor, same floor as the kitchen, dining room, family room, right? So if like my knees give out in old age and I can't go up and down stairs anymore, it's like that. Niraj got deported. Let's talk about Sachs, baby. Let's talk about it. I wonder if David Sachs has ever heard that before. Hey, he's a good guy. He's a smart guy. It'll be interesting to see what he says tomorrow. Could have bought more Doge with house profits. Nope. It's all on the side now. It's all on the side. I reached my goal. So now crypto from here is just play money. Who knows? Maybe a new goal will pop up. Japan is adopting in all of its banks. Is that not a good enough reason for XRP's price? Why would Japan use XRP? I don't get that. I still think Doge is going to $1 in the fall, but I need to see a catalyst, though. I need to see real adoption, not just hype, because Doge will not go to $1 on just hype. Some is best. Sorry for your loss. Sorry. My thoughts on Sheeb, Wajdi, is I'm glad I don't own it anymore. Now, those words may come back to bite me if Sheeb goes up like 100x, but it's not showing any signs of that. Ice, ice, baby, Raiden. Ice, ice, baby. Hands of paper. Hands of paper. Barbecue and beers at Chris's house. No crypto degens allowed. No crypto degens. There's a part of me that feels like that was a huge weight, right? It's just a huge weight. Constantly looking at this whole, like 26, 27 different cryptocurrencies. Yeah. And then also having it off the market, just booking the profits. I also don't have any, not that I was ever stressed about it. I wasn't really worried, but there was always a risk there, right? Which on Saturday, it was like, I needed to de-risk. I needed to now's the time. Could I've eked out a little more, waiting? I don't know what crypto's going to do this week. Dogecoin still isn't back up to my sell price. So I feel okay. Now, if tomorrow Doge doubles in price, then I'll be like, damn, but it is what it is now. I just have to accept it. I don't know what accountants usually charge. Again, they do my federal, they do my state for not only my own taxes, but also my two businesses. So I don't know how much it would be for someone who doesn't have the side businesses. But if I didn't have the side businesses, I would have just done it myself. Because just basic 1040 stuff isn't that hard. But as soon as you have businesses and all the crap with that, too tough for me. Random. I think my Doge goal this year is to buy Canada. Not Greenland? You don't want Greenland? Well, if Doge doesn't moon, maybe you're just stuck with Greenland. I know, JLW. Last night's shakeout was brutal. That was tough. We survived and are living to tell the tale. Everyone will remember February 2nd, 2025. No, I don't think we will. It's just a pullback. It's already halfway back up. It's just a blip. It's a blip. You haven't sold anything yet, Joseph? Waiting to start early March. 50% taper off, 10% each month. Paper hands. Paper hands, Joseph. How dare you? And you're going to be selling Dogecoin? What? I get it, man. Good luck. Good luck. There will always be dips, Christoph. We're not going to see 20 cents, I don't think. But you never know. Another black swan may come around, freak everybody out, fear in the market, down it goes again. That's always a possibility. It's just crypto trading, guys. Nothing guaranteed. This is a joke. Nothing is rallying into the end of the year. Legit. Not a single influencer out there knows what they're talking about. Keep changing their minds, hedging their comments. Well, what do you want us to say? I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know what's going to happen. But we do kind of have fun here talking about it together, talking about strategies, going over the news, what might happen this way or that way. That's what we do. The predictions, it's entertainment. That's all it is. People give me crap about it when they're wrong. And then I'm right. Hey, Kriss, you were right on. Who knows? Dude, just relax and enjoy it. Come to the live stream, have some fun, watch the videos, be entertained. Swordfish, have some fun. Crypto Dogemeister, yes, George. Skull, skull, I say. They're not going to be talking about XRP being a digital currency reserve. No, that's not going to happen, Jay. You're watching some XRP army people just spreading rumors out there that are totally not true. I 99.999% believe there's not going to be a word said about XRP tomorrow from David Sachs. It's not happening. Oh, but there's a chance. No. Okay, there's 100% certainty. The letters XRP together are not going to flow out of David Sachs's mouth tomorrow. God. Decaf Doge. Yes, am I shocked? Surprised. Shock, you know, it's the NBA, right? But yeah, why is Dallas doing that? I guess they didn't want to do the Supermax with Luka. Because we went through the Supermax here in Boston about Jaylen Brown, and a lot of people were talking about trading Jaylen Brown last year so that Boston wouldn't be stuck with a Supermax contract. But no, they honored their contract with him. They could have traded him, but nope, they decided to go Supermax. That Supermax is big dollars, and it limits a lot of your ability to sign other players. But what ends up happening is you get, let's say, 2 Supermaxes, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Then you have other players that want to come to Boston and play, and maybe for less money because they can be part of a championship team. And Dallas is going to find out really quick. The only reason Kyrie Irving went there was because of Luka. And Luka's gone now. We don't know what's going to happen with Anthony Davis. He's older. Also injury prone. Great trade for the Lakers. Great move. What other businesses do I do? I've talked about this. My first one was this teaching products that I made like 10 years ago, 10, 12 years ago. Did it for about 3 years. They're PDF downloads and they just continue to sell. Just continue to sell. And then I was doing domain name investing and website building. I was doing that up until 2020 when I started swing trading stocks, which then led to crypto. And I've sold off the rest of my domain names, just about all of them. I still have a few left. And so that becomes sort of this digital online business, which now has this YouTube channel rolled into it. So this is all my second business, is this channel and, through Google ads and whatever, along with the domain name stuff. So that's my second business. And yeah, so I've had an accountant working with me for 10 years. You pay $200 for your taxes. How many sources of income, as well as how many, they're doing both the federal and the state for you, because that makes a difference too. Yeah, that was last summer. Last summer, XRP was not moving, and I wasn't the only one saying it. So now attacking SHIB, it'll probably pump. Oh, I get it, low roller, right? It's because XRP pumped after I was calling it a stable coin. No capital gains on American crypto changed my strategy. Well, it's the possibility of no capital gains. We don't know yet, Gatorbite, but probably a good bet. I think Trump's going to do something there. And I'll love it because I recently sold a lot of American crypto. And I don't want to pay taxes on that profit. Charles from Tima, holding the floor well, about to blast off. How's that KuCoin listing coming? KuCoin's not looking so good right now. I don't know. Black Swan, March 3rd. At the beginning of March, another beginning of the month nosedive. Low roller, I think you're onto something. I think I will be buying crypto on March 3rd. Good point. If anybody asks me when I'm buying again, the answer is March 3rd. I'll be in my new house. Won't have to pay a mortgage. So my end of the month paycheck, it's free to buy crypto because I don't have to pay a mortgage. Yeah, they're back. Buy Tima. Yep, previous cycles, exactly. We're still in the 4-year cycles. Nothing has changed on that. $0.50, Ramses. Could be this spring. Cheers, all good, Swordfish. Robinhood is the last tax form I need before CPA time. Yep, I'm waiting for mine too. Download it, $10.99. Add it to my others, crypto.com, Coinbase. And I have my spreadsheets just to check all my numbers, just to make sure. Klondike, thank you. Not financial advice though, right? This is edutainment. Edutainment here at its best. 10 more minutes till the daily close. Bull run this week, Brandon. I think there's still a little tentativity in the market. We're not going to see it full bull yet. Yeah, skull. Exactly. NFA, obviously. You're welcome. I'm doing great, Miss. I'm doing great. Nice to have a green day. Up 6% today for Doge. 4% for Bitcoin. Some are up higher. HBAR, SHIB up 8%. Good day. I've been watching you that long, Kriss, from the UK. I think I would get jet lag if I stopped. You're in profit on everything but Tezos and ApeCoin. Yeah, I took the L on Optimism, Arbitrum, and Loopring. Big L's. L's. I took the L on Book of Meme as well. I'm sorry, 4 of them. I took the L. Tomorrow, 40-cent Doge. I can see that. The Dallas fans are livid, Brian. I know I can tell that you're really broken up about it. You're really broken up about that, aren't you? Yeah. And now you've got De'Aaron and Wemby. Dallas is stuck with Kyrie and AD. I know Bitcoin's up over 101,000. I don't know what people are talking about. Raven. By Tima. I love it. Tima. You know that KuCoin listing is coming, right, Raven? That KuCoin listing is coming. I know if you panic sold yesterday, you're buying in today at a higher price. And I've always talked about that. The art scholar from India. You're welcome. You only have Dogecoin. Now you've got more diversified portfolio. That's a good thing to do, I believe, still. Recovering nicely. Well, maybe Thursday, right, Brandon? I don't know. I did use Flippa for a while. But then Flippa changed their structure where you actually had to pay to list, because initially you didn't. And then you had to pay to list. And once you had to pay to list, there were a lot that weren't getting bids. And then you've paid money to list something that ended up not selling. You don't want to do that. Some people said, well, maybe that you just have a bad product. You got a bad domain name, or you got a bad website, and nobody wanted it anyway, and that's a way to find out. If it doesn't sell on Flippa, then it's not worth anything. So there's something to say about that too. They were pretty good. I just don't think they had enough eyes on good products. People were there to buy really cheap stuff, not to buy good quality. And then they went totally websites. And they totally pushed domain investing to the side. And you had all of these then, I don't know, people from, let's call it people from other countries besides the United States, making these slick looking, but really fake websites. There was nothing behind it, claiming there was all this traffic, and it really wasn't. That we're just doing websites. I don't know. I'm out of it now. How much did you get for your wife? They got Kyrie there because they wanted to recruit LeBron. So Kyrie will go to the Lakers next season. Never know. Niraj was a Timu Mumtaz. Trump keeps his words. He did. How do you set your take profit levels? What's your indicator? Mine was more based on the calendar, the timeline, because I had this house to buy. So it really wasn't technical like that. I did take some profits along the way over the past couple of years on some projects that really took off, and I just booked the profit and then rolled that into something else. I did that a number of times. Pepe was one of those. I doubled my money on Pepe in a short period of time, booked the profit. You pay $100 for your accountant? I know, Ryuzu, where you been? I told you, and I told everybody in January that we put an offer in on a house, and so that accelerated our timeline because we found the house. We found the house. March 3rd is your birthday. It's my brother's birthday too. March 3rd. Guess what? There's going to be a big dip on March 3rd, and I'm buying crypto. We'll see. Jupiter goes direct, 2-4. Really? Should have bought Dogecoins, Raiden. No, Robinhood says February 18th. I'll be busy that day. I got my house closing. Doge price prediction 5 years time. Go. You tell me what's Doge gonna be like in 5 years? Are we using it on X? Are we buying things with it? Big things like Tesla cars? Is it safe to keep $1 million in Robinhood account? Yep, I had $1 million. Perfectly fine. Just make sure you got two-factor authentication on both your phone and the Robinhood app. Make sure you got that. It was perfectly fine for me. You want a magic 8-ball question? Will Doge get to 40 cents by the end of the month? All right, we got our magic 8-ball question for the day. Will Dogecoin get to 40 cents by the end of the month? Magic 8-ball. As I see it, yes. As I see it, yes, says the magic 8-ball. Can't quite see the text. That's what it said. As I see it, yes. 40 cent Dogecoin by the end of the month. Thanks, Monica. Good question. And that validates my Dogecoin February price prediction video that I made on Saturday. All hail the magic 8-ball. We could go past 40 cents too. Absolutely. 2 more minutes. We got a 15-minute green candle happening, rolling into the end of the day. I know, right? A lot of, especially WIF, massacred, Anthony. Absolutely massacred. Not where you wanted to be. Riley almost got shaken out. Mom Taz, what's your wife? Oh, you guys are just laughing. Like I said, that guy who came on here and was like all upset about, YouTube content people just making shit up and we don't know anything, and yet we're having a good time, right? I mean, I know it's finance, it's money, right? But you got to live a little too, right? You got to live a little. So we have some fun here too. What's up with H-bar? I don't know. It's good, great today. 27.5 cents already. That's a good recovery. You're not into sports? Letting some men run around make your day or a bad day? It sounds gay. There's a lot of people who just aren't into sports, which is all right. Nothing wrong with that. But a lot of people have fun with it too. I know we were talking about this whole Trump thing, and you think he's really behind some of this stuff that's happening? Did he know he was going to crash the market on Friday and that it was going to continue over the weekend? So you can buy in lower, all of that stuff. I know. You got a physical Dogecoin, Colin. All right. There's mine. You rubbed it this morning for good luck and it worked. Isn't that awesome? That's great. That's great. Am I buying altcoins again in April to start over? I'm starting in March. I'm DCAing Doge. I got to get my Doge count back up. I don't know what's happening to Robinhood February 18th. Somebody said something. I don't know. Your March 7th info? Tima. Is this a good level to buy Doge? Almost the question. You almost asked the secret question. You're so close. I don't know. What do you think about Dogecoin, Danish? How do you feel about it? You like it? You like it as maybe a currency? Think it's going to be used utility-wise? Answer that question. That'll tell you your answer. Eddie, you told everyone yesterday it's coming back. Well, you want to be scared, selling your Doge, being left in the dust, talking smack. No one's blaming me for the uptrend. I know, right? Nobody's blaming me. I didn't sell any today. There's that. Why am I making the market go up? I know, right? Just talking about it. All eyes on Doge. You sold some this morning, Jorge? Chart says 40 cents is likely. Magic 8 ball. Jorge thinks next 2 days going to explode. Oh, thank you, Pepito. Appreciate it. Sport is life, Kalina says. You're learning, El Pocho. You're learning. That's good. We'll do it all again next cycle. Davida Loca. The Pepe. Pepe just still, oh, it hit 11. It did come over 11 and then sold off a little bit. Long ways to go for Pepe to come back. Yeah, Bruce, you know, they just want to blame someone other than themselves for losses. You've been trading penny stocks for 15 years. Yeah, I only did it for like a year and I just couldn't keep up with it. That's hard. Penny stock, that takes way too much research and kind of gambling too. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it anymore. Raiden, I'm still believing in the fall for Doge. So I'm going to buy on dips and in the summer as well. And then I won't buy anymore. But it'll be over, let's say, the next 6 months. buying on dips. And we'll see from there. Oh, tax docs will be available on February 18th. That's what it is. Why do they have to wait till February 18th? That's so long. I've got to have all my stuff to my accountant by March 1st. That's the deadline. Recovery is all Chris's fault. Bruce. And look who answers. Yes, you guys. Oh, good to know that I'm not a nanny, Kalina. Thank you. I'm nobody's nanny. Bears punching the air. Shorters, too. A lot of shorters getting taken out here. Pepe needs to get its together. Yeah. Spell tokens. It added a 0 yesterday. Told you it would go back down. I told you. It is. It's a good swing trading token. It really is. Cycle top Q1. No, Joseph. Q4. I'm on the Q4 bandwagon. I know. I sold on green candles on a red day, though. Green candles on a red day. The little blips up. But again, it was de-risking because I just felt like it was going lower, and it did. And we talked about that on Friday. The Friday live stream, I talked about the chances of that happening. No, low roller. I am not buying a whole bunch of altcoins again. I'm not. I'm working on my Doge count. If I had just bought Doge and not all those other altcoins, if I had just bought Doge, I probably would have made somewhere between $500,000 to $1 million more if I had only bought Dogecoin. Unfortunately, I did the math on that a little bit. So there's that. I don't know what time Zax is talking. I don't know yet. If it's on at 4 p.m., this will be the place to be. And we'll listen to what the czar has to say. What did MTG say? Probably something good, because the Democrats are totally freaking out. Totally freaking out. Can I just do MTG? Marjorie Taylor Greene, there she is. Major announcement. She's got a book coming out. Reposted an Elon. Never trust a politician's words. Blah, blah, blah. Support for Tulsi. Yeah, I don't see anything here about Doge. Not in posts. Maybe it was a reply. Nope. She doesn't do replies. Yeah, I don't see anything about Doge. No, don't see it. Thank you, Weather Girl. Appreciate it. Thanks for the super chat. Okay, we'll do one more concert Doge dance as we ended the day in the green. And then I'm going to call it a stream, okay, guys? And then I will call it a stream.
All eyes on Doge. Big runner. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up. To the moon. Keep going up. Keep going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge.
Hey, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. I hope everyone has a great evening or night, depending on where you are in the world. And we'll do it all again tomorrow. Maybe see David Sachs live as well. We'll have it here during the live stream if he's talking live. So we will do that. Until next time, bye-bye.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.